Valentine's happy day. We are currently, you know what, look, I had every plan on going to the gym today, and I was going to have Wednesday, Thursday, 2 days off in the row. Girl, when I woke up today, I could barely stand. My legs, my back, everything was sore. And I said, you know what, we're going to take a rest day because sometimes we need to do it. So today's Monday. Leo's off today. We are actually, is he coming? Hold on. Sorry, I'm back. But anywho, I came with Leo. He had to do something for work today. And I decided, I'm like, you know what? Let me take the drive with you because I just didn't want to sit around the house and read my book. Sometimes I feel like when I read too much, I start to get sleepy. So I was like, I need to step away from the book. Leo works in South Loop, so we're right outside of Pilsen, and there's this place over here. I want to say it's called House of Joe. They have an iced horchata coffee, I think it is, and I really want one. Do I necessarily need it? Is it approved for like my meal plan? No, it's not. But you know what? If it's open, I'm getting one because you know what? Like hell, we deserve it. So, I don't know. We're gonna do some outdoorsy stuff. Today is actually Memorial Day Monday. I just want to take a moment to acknowledge that today is Memorial Day and to take appreciation that, you know, nothing comes without a price, and whatever your political thing is right now, we are still very lucky to be here, to be free, to have the rights we have. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate the people who sacrificed their lives for me to be here and to have the freedoms I have, and their families for also, because no one serves alone, right? So I just wanted to address that really quickly. So thank you, and take a moment to thank a soldier. In Chicago, I don't know if it's like a Midwest thing, but we don't plant anything until after Mother's Day, because that's basically like kind of a rule of thumb. Like we don't put anything in the ground until after Mother's Day because the frost warning is done. It wasn't that case here. It's been really cold. It's actually pretty cold. My mom went to Florida and got me this thing, but this sweatshirt, just if you guys were wondering, Clearwater. So I'm wearing a sweatshirt, and this is a brand new one, and I have a black t-shirt underneath, full of lint. Dryer's gonna hate to see this shirt coming. I need my best friends right now. I need you guys to tell me not to do it. I need you guys to tell me not to do it. I really want, okay, I wanted to dye my hair copper, but everybody says don't do copper. What if, because I have to touch up my roots, what if I added a little red violet to my hair? Just a little pop of red, a little red violet. I mean, you can't lift color with color. That's like Hair Rules 101. But what if I added just a little red to give it a little, boop? What do you guys think? Should I do it? I have the hair dye. I had my sister trim my hair. My sister won't give me the shag that I want. My sister's like, no girl, I'm not cutting that. But I took out a roll. I had a roll of extensions, and not for length, but for volume. I took those out, and this is all my hair. And I gotta say it. I know the shag might not be for everyone, but can I just say, I am so tired of everybody looking the same. Everybody shopping the same Amazon carts. Everybody wearing the same thing. Everybody's hair the same. Like, I knew I did not want, like, I like the shag. I like the bangs like this. I like the 70s vixen. I like all that stuff. I like incorporating cowboy boots because nobody is doing it right now. Everybody looks exactly the same. Everybody has either, for a long time, everybody had the bob, and now everybody's throwing these long ass extensions in their hair, and you know, everybody's wearing the same stuff from Amazon. Everybody's wearing the same stuff from Abercrombie. Everybody's wearing the same aloe fit, which, girl, go ahead. If I had the money, I'd be wearing that aloe fit too, because that thing is sharp. But like, I just don't want to look like everybody else. Are you guys seeing that? Like, everybody has the same look. I mean, maybe no one likes my style, but at least no one's looking like me, right? Go get some coffee. It's actually really nice, considering they said it was like 45 degrees when we left the house.
It was cold when we left the house.
Oh, look at the Frenchie.
Tough looking.
I love them. I think they're so cute. Michelle said her sister's Frenchie had like 3 dogs, 3 puppies.
Damn.
But she's selling their full bred, so she's gonna sell them.
You can make one.
I told Michelle, you're not gonna take one? She's like, hell no.
Make a good chunk of money.
She said it's just, oh man, look at all the cop cars out here. I wonder if it's for this cop down the street.
Yeah, I think they're over there.
All right, we're going to Coffee House, a cup of Joe. This is in Pilsen. Okay, we went. I got, this is called the Lo Toxica. It's just basically horchata, which is like rice milk with a latte. It's good. I went to another place by my house and it was not good. It was like too milky and like sweet, but this is like just enough, and they put a little cinnamon. Yes. What'd you get, baby? You want to show them yours?
It's a regular black coffee.
It's a regular black coffee. But it is a really cute place in there. I would have showed you, I would have walked out and had a cute aesthetic moment, but my sister called and I took the stoop real freaking hard and it was embarrassing. Did you see me do that? Okay. Thank you, sir. Anywho, let's go home. I have to pee. Let's go home and let's go to some flower stores. I was looking at Taylor's Instagram. She hasn't planted anything either. And then
I saw she's gonna get started today. I think.
And Brendan made, did you see those metal things, corrals or whatever Brendan made, like the flower gardens? I mean, I don't want anything like that, but they're still really nice. I like the standing ones. I don't want to put anything into the ground like that, you know? Oh,
we got the room for it.
We do. It is so pretty out. Yesterday I shared a reel on how to make a, what is this called? A pineapple upside down cake. It did really well here on YouTube. Instagram, not so much. TikTok, not so bad. But anywho, this is all we have left. It was, I had a little piece. It is really good. It's really good. It's not overly sweet. I didn't do a ton of brown sugar. I said that in there. If you wanted to add more, you can make it really sweet. I didn't. But it was really light and airy and not overly sweet with a canned pineapple in there, meaning you can eat the whole thing and not even be full, right? It's like really light.
Very light, yeah.
Very, very light. And it was really, really good. So definitely recommend making it. Just make sure you make it for a party. This is how much the coffee I have left. Also, I went to Trader Joe's and I got a new plant. Isn't that so cute? My mother-in-law thought it was fake. I'm actually gonna water it real quick, but it's so cute. We're a little late starting, so I told you guys it's been so cold, but we're gonna go in here and get some flowers. I am very specific about like what I want. I'm not doing a rose bush this year. I don't even know if I'm gonna do a hibiscus this year because this is gonna be year 3 where I just feel like they weren't doing what I needed them to do. I feel like the rose bushes were just dry more than they were full. So let's go see. I love these. I think they're called, this is what they're called, alocasias. Are these the same as an elephant ear? That's kind of what I was thinking they were. I did these last year and they're wonderful. They're huge, they were big blooms. And I also pay attention to the watering because I'm not gonna lie, I'm also awful at watering. But I really liked these ones too. And these are called cannas and they're orange, but these are heavy water. So I don't think these are made for us. I want you guys, I'm gonna buy this to go on the front, but look at the flowers on this. This is what it's called. A canna leopard. Oh gosh, a canna leopard. So I'm gonna get one of these. I think it's gonna be cute. So we're gonna do that. So I just got they call them thrillers. They're only $12.99 here. They're a really good price and they last really well. So that's all I got this time around. Ooh, they have a lot of bulbs though. A lot of dahlias. I don't do anything in the ground.
Those are like.
What's that? What are you looking for? Oh, that one's pretty. Go to the Dollar Tree. That's where I used to get my seeds from.
That's right, I told you. $2. You guys can
You got to make sure you find something that, like, where are you going to put them?
In a pot.
In a pot?
Yeah, we got a bunch of them.
We got a pot out front, yeah.
We got a bunch of them.
You gotta figure out where you want to put it, and you gotta look at like where the so like pansies are good. I think so. You have to go. So it needs to be in the sun. So you gotta make sure you put that in the sun, right? I have planters. Petunias are really pretty. Those come out really nicely, and those look nice. All this one's hibiscus. Those are kind of hard. Those have to be in the ground.
No, they don't have it first. You start them off as a seed.
Oh, here, Becky. So these are morning glories. Those are pretty. They're climbers too, so they can grow. Yeah. Did you find something, Sophie? Oh, look at this sunflower. Oh, look at this. Oh, these are molten fire. The thing about me is I love me a wind chime. Oh, they do. I love wind chimes, guys. Like, I have a little tree in my backyard, and I put them out there all the time.
Like all the wind chimes broke this year.
They did. I need to get new ones.
The only one that's left is my.
It's JJ. Yes. You know what? I've had them a long time though. My mom bought those for me. I love the wooden ones. Oh, tell me that doesn't sound peaceful. Leo hates wind chimes. My neighbor doesn't like them either. I'm sorry, everybody who lives around me, because the one thing about your girl, I love me some wind chimes. Let's do a haul. Let me show you what I got. So I ended up going to Home Depot too. Here's the thing I want to tell you guys. A lot of these stores I feel like are figuring out that if they play the music in the background super loud, people can't record in there because you get copyrighted. So I've been copyrighted in a couple stores, so I end up doing like my own audio over it, but nonetheless. So these are what I got. I changed into like shorts and stuff, and I fear it might be too cold. But nonetheless, I got this guy. This is the Canna Leopard one, and it doesn't have any flowers on it yet, but I got that one. I think I'm gonna have this one's gonna go in the front, and then I got two of these. These are just, I call them elephant ears, alocassias. These two, look how pretty they are. I got two of those. These are gonna go in the back. And then I got another one of those cannas, and I believe I'm gonna put one of these in the back. Pretty sure that's how I planned it. And then I have 3 potters in the front. I have one from my mother-in-law. It's this begonia one that I have to get in the ground. She got me this for Mother's Day, and I have to get this in the ground. I gotta see, but this may not part sun. I think it might be okay back here. Or I might put this in the background in one of the other ones. But nonetheless, part sun for that one. I have to be mindful of like the ones in the front because I get a lot of sun. Like, it's, I want to say maybe it has to be full sun right here. Truly has to be full sun. So anyways, I got that. And then I have a bunch of planters in the front. I love to do these. I think, what are these called? Petunias. And I just add them to the planters in the front. They're really cute. I do them every year. So I got those. And then these, if you are somebody, I like to put these in the front of my house. These are called Dipladenidia. Oh God, that's what they're called. This one, These are so good. They come in red, white, and pink. Unless you can find other colors, these are the only colors I ever seen. I got 2 of them. They're $7 each. Get them at Home Depot. They're cheaper. These are, if you are somewhere where you are bad to water and you get a lot of sun, these things are like damn near impossible to kill. I've killed succulents before I've killed these. And you've heard me right. Sure did kill succulents. So I got 2 of those. I like to put those in the front. And then we got some stuff to clean the windows. And then Leo got me these hooks that I put on my banisters to hang my, I have it's like a seashell thing. I'll show it to you. I got it from Florida a few years ago. It's from what does she used to call the Silver Witch? It's in Fort Myers Beach. Loved going to her. I got it from her. I heard, they say that she lost it in the hurricane?
Yeah, all those little standalone businesses went under.
Yeah, hers was really cool. But anyways, I'm going to hang that, and I got a hanging plant for my mom that I have to make sure is part's on. A lot of the stuff that I got for Mother's Day, I'm not going to lie, I left it outside, but it was down, like, it was cold at night. So 40s. It's some of them got burnt up. Pretty positive they'll bounce back. But and then we got some Miracle Grow potting soil and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna start cleaning up the yard. I need to get some new solar lights. I was looking at, like, these solar lights are shit, man. I forget where I got those from. I think they were like a 10-pack and they were like the Amazon deal of the day. So I'm not like.
I thought you said you got them on TV.
No, the ones I got before, the flame ones that I had before that were really good, I got those from Temu, and those lasted
a few years.
Hell yeah, they did. And like the ones that look like those things, I love those things. I put them up
They're
here.
in the yard.
Those I got from Temu.
They still work.
Yeah, I got those from Temu. But anything that I order from Amazon, garbage. My current mission, before I start putting any, Leo's cleaning up all the dirt. I'm not gonna lie, Leo plants the majority of my shit. Because I never planted deep enough. He's just better at it than I am. But I'm better at trimming bushes than Leo is.
No, you're not really.
I just thought that was funny. Anyways, so we need to put down new mulch. We're not doing that this year. I mean, we're not doing that this weekend. We're going to do it next weekend. So I'm like, you know what? Before I start doing any of the plant, let Leo do all that stuff. And I'm just going to go through and like trim up all these bushes. I'm going to I'm going to get the rake and kind of clean up the, what do you call that? Like the leaves and stuff like that. And just trim up the bushes, clean everything up. So then next week, wow, look at the way that thing is leaning. Did it bend? The wind bend it? Look at that.
We had those crazy ass windstorms, remember?
Yeah. That like never does. I wonder if we should take out that bottom pole and then just move it to the other side. So it's shorter, but I don't want to pan it over there because my address is there. But nonetheless, this is what I'm doing, yeah, okay? I'm just call me Edward Scissorhands. Did you ever see Edward Scissorhands, babe? No. You're ruined. You're really missing out.
I'm kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah, yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright. Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you. Like I'm better off with you. Kinda used to.
You got a good eye. I'm trying. Give me a few more minutes and I'll be hacking right into them.
Something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright. Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you. Like
plants are in. Now, Leo said that these LED lights still work. We're going to see. We're going to see if they work tonight, and then I'll report back. But these are from Temu. Funny enough, I was supposed to work with Temu, I think, like last month, and they canceled all their influencer contracts. So I was like, dang, you know I had a bunch of outdoor light stuff. And yeah, so I got those all done. I'm tired. I'm not going to lie. I'm tired. Lawn work is like a lot. Also, do you guys do your own lawn stuff, or do you guys have like gardeners? We're poor, so we are the gardeners. But like, I grew up in a house where like my parents did everything. Like, we never hired not one thing out. Like, we either knew somebody, or somebody we knew had some experience. I mean, my grandfather was an engineer. My uncle was an engineer. 2 of my uncles were engineers. So like, for buildings, not like stationary engineers, I guess. I guess, were they stationary engineers? Maybe they were. I don't know. I think they were a local one. Anyways, so they all can kind of like work on stuff. But anywho, here's what we got. We have that, like, it was called like, I forget what it's like, build a bouquet or build a banquet, something like that. And my mother-in-law got it for me for Mother's Day, and it's like 3 things in one, and you just literally have to drop it in your planner. So that's what I did. I had this one on the one on wheels because this one's partial sun, and sometimes this yard gets a lot of sun, so I can move it around. And then I have one of these things are going to get huge. So I have one there, and then I have one over there. This is the outdoor set that I shared with you guys last year. It's an Amazon set. I freaking love it. It came with 2 tables. The tables hold storage, so they hold all the cushions. It's great. It really is. We still have to put our canopy on the gazebo. That's about it. That my 1 blade fan, that little mini fan. I don't know what the hell I kept that. Like, low-key, I kept that fan just because, out of spite, because I was embarrassed when it arrived and I unboxed it. And I was like, what the hell is this little ass fan gonna do? But nonetheless, I'm really tired. I'm really starting to, I was like, I'm gonna have a rest day. Let's do all this lawn work. And I did like a bunch. Hold on, this is such an unflattering angle. I hope I don't have boogers or dirt on my face. I'm gonna start cooking. Okay. I don't want him looking for me. Hello, Benjamin. Hold on. Just don't look at me being ugly right now. I need to charge my headphones. So like I said, today is, I had those sunglasses on for so long, I feel like, hey girl, what you doing? Using my stuff? What's wrong with you? You're not on camera. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm in the house. Sophia's having a meltdown, but all is well. I'm going to make a pasta salad. I actually made pasta salad yesterday, but we had Leo's parents over yesterday, and then Rhea had friends over yesterday. Sophie and Becky had friends over yesterday, so we had a full house, and it went, and so did all the food we made. So we are actually gonna make some burgers and hot dogs for Leo and the girls and the kids and their friends. This is what I mean when I tell you guys, I stay having a house full of kids. And these aren't like, you know, toddlers. These are like grown-ups. So, you know, they got a grown-up appetite. So that's why I stay having foods on deck. Yeah, so we're going to do burgers and hot dogs. I'm going to make pasta salad. I have rice left from yesterday. I think that'll be good. So let me start that. So I'm just finishing up this pasta salad. Leo made cheeseburgers, he made hot dogs, and he made like these cheddar bratwurst things. So more than enough. We'll have enough leftovers tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I don't think there's anybody coming over tomorrow. There might be though. Rhea and Sophie are both on summer break already. So you never know what's going to be going on. Carnival season starting too already, so busy. But I don't think anything's going on tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow. I usually work on Mondays, but since it's the holiday, no work today. Work tomorrow. Okay. All right. We have a pound of pasta salad. I took 1 English cucumber and some cherry tomatoes and diced them. I took 1 like brick of cheese. This is just like a white cheddar. Do whatever you want. You could omit it too. You could even add in like pepperoni or like salami, like lunch meat. You can do green peppers. You can do red onion, broccoli, cauliflower. Truly, you can do whatever you want. Fat-free Italian. You don't have to do fat-free Italian. You don't have to do this Italian. You can do the Olive Garden one. It's not bad. I just don't like using it. That Olive Garden one is just so many calories for no reason. Sorry. So I take about a half of the bottle of dressing and just mix that in here. And just drop half the pasta into the sink. Love that. And then how do I season it? Italian seasoning, garlic, of course, and a little salt. You could add fresh basil. You can add whatever you want. This is just how I do it. So Italian seasoning. This ain't even a good Italian seasoning either. Some cheapy one. Well, Benny's gonna start working. Actually, you know what I'm gonna add? Garlic salt. Just to give it a little extra. I think this has a little bit of parsley in there. And then mix, and then let it cool in the fridge, and then serve it. All right, my plate is ready, my fine china. I have just 4 ounces of chicken, 100 grams of pasta with the, it's technically pasta salad, but I literally just take out the noodles and weigh those, 100 gram of noodles, and I topped it with some cucumber and some tomato. This does have the fat-free ranch on it. That's why I make it that way, so I can also have it. I just don't eat the cheese. I also have cactus salad in here. I'm gonna add me 40 grams of avocado. And I've had like 4, caught it. Holy shit. That's crazy. I'll put it when I'm done. I don't know if you guys noticed, but a gust of wind just came through and almost took you guys out. And like I said, I've also had about 4 leaves of lettuce, the Costco Caesar salad kit. It was worth it. It was worth it. Also, guys, just because avocados are a healthy fat doesn't mean you should eat a whole avocado to yourself. I know. I don't make the rules. Weigh it out. I remember when I told Rhea she had to weigh out her avocado, and it was like I ruined Christmas for her. Do you remember that, Rhea?
Yeah, I do. It's delicious.
Avocados are delicious. And then you just leave like that little chunk, and you just leave it on the counter so your husband can eat it. But anyways, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm gonna eat my food, and then I'm gonna go take a shower, and I'm gonna relax. So thanks for hanging with us. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, friends.